Hello and welcome to Microsoft Software and Systems Academy monthly briefing. My name is Fiona Jones and I'm a Career Development Manager at Microsoft Military Affairs. Microsoft's mission is to empower every person in every organisation on the planet to achieve more, and Microsoft Military Affairs' mission is helping the military community find opportunities in today's digital economy. Today, I'll be talking about all things MSSA and their different pathways, and specifically those available through MSSA Europe. The Microsoft Software and Systems Academy is a full-time 17-week program. It is a full-time commitment for those 17 weeks, Monday to Friday, 8 till 5. The European program is open to US and UK transitioning service members or veterans. It is delivered in Central European time, so if you are based in the UK, you will need to be able to attend class 7 till 4. We provide you with 448 hours of technical training and 147 hours of professional development instruction. Each cohort can have up to 15 participants, and the whole of the program is fully funded by Microsoft, so no cost to you. If you are based in the APAC region, or Bahrain, you can also apply to this program. These are our accumulative program metrics. To date, we've had over 4,000 graduates. Our graduation rate is currently 94%, and the principal element for participants to not graduate is personal reasons. Very rarely is it academic related. Traditionally, 12% go on to pursue a degree after our program, and of those working, 91% are employed in IT. Over 1,000 different companies have employed our graduates, and we have a fantastic corporate engagement team who are always bringing on new corporate partners. This slide these are some of the roles that our grads have been hired into. This gives you a good idea of the variety of roles that open up to after MSSA. During professional development, you will research roles and companies to identify the ones that fit your needs. This slide helps you visualize how the MSSA program is broken down. On the left-hand side is the basic framework of your first 8 weeks and your last 8 weeks. The timings aren't set in stone, but it gives you a good idea of the makeup of your days in MSSA. Your place of duty is the classroom, and it is expected that absences are kept to a minimum as the program is quite rigorous. We recognise you will have transitioning appointments around final medicals, etc., and we will work with you to accommodate them. But all absences need to be cleared in advance with your Career Development Manager, otherwise known as your CDM. Each cohort has their own CDM, and all CDMs are part of the Microsoft Military Affairs team and deliver all of your professional development training, or ProDev as we call it. Week 9, there is no technical instruction. It is purely professional development focused week. You will have guest speakers, you'll work on your CVs or resumes, optimize your LinkedIn profile, sit mock interviews, and attend company presentations. Every day of the program, you will have a scheduled lunch break and morning and afternoon breaks. This is a full-time program, and we are fully committed to help you succeed, but you also need to be fully committed to practicing and completing labs and homework outside of class hours. Now let's have a look a little deeper at what makes up the program. All of the technical curriculum is delivered by Microsoft official learning partners. For MSSA Europe, it is delivered by Skillsoft Global Knowledge. All of your technical instructors are Microsoft certified trainers. The courseware is predominantly Microsoft official curriculum plus additional instructor-led courseware. All participants will have access to hosted labs, and you may be set labs to complete in or out of class. You will go through a mock technical interview to build your confidence towards the end of the program, typically around week 14. All cohorts have access to pathway-specific licenses and subscriptions, and participants are encouraged to complete personal projects to enhance their professional portfolio. You will also be given one Microsoft exam certification voucher. These are the technical learning paths offered by MSSA. The cybersecurity operations and cloud application developer pathways are currently only available to transitioning US service members or veterans, and only offered in the US time zone. So server and cloud administrator is for MSSA Europe. And this slide highlights the top level topics covered by each of the learning pathways. Additionally, each learning pathway will have at least one direct alignment with a Microsoft certification exam. If you are interested in fundamental certification, look for free events on the Microsoft Learn site. For your professional development or career development, a career development manager or CDM will deliver a custom curriculum tailored specifically to people switching careers. We help you perfect your interview skills, show you how to harness the power of LinkedIn, build your IT targeted CV or resume, and ultimately prepare you for those all-important job interviews as you graduate the program. Each Friday, you have a dedicated mentor hour. These are Microsoft employees who volunteer their time to this program and mentor you throughout its duration. Each cohort has access to the MSSA job board, where our corporate partners will post roles that align with the experiences of our participants. Once you graduate and become an alumni, you have access to a private LinkedIn group. You also have continued job search support if and when you need it, in line with our once MSSA, always MSSA commitment. Now let's look at the application process. You can always refer to our website for full details on how to apply, and that's where you'll find all the dates of our latest offerings, so I always encourage everyone to regularly monitor the website. The application window typically opens 5 months before a cohort starts. The window is open for 2 weeks. The application form is a Microsoft form and should take 15 to 20 minutes to complete. That's all you need to do in those 2 weeks. Once your eligibility has been verified, you need to provide certain documentation. For US active duty, we will need your packet approved by your command to release you. For US veterans, we will need to see your DD-214. For UK service leavers, we will need proof you are in resettlement, so a screenshot of your JPA, and then a screenshot of your GRT approval to attend the programme. For UK veterans, we will need to see proof of service record or your veteran's ID card. There is also a prerequisite specific LinkedIn learning course you will need to complete. For UK service leavers or veterans who don't have a LinkedIn Premium, please utilise the free trial to complete the LinkedIn learning. Once all your documentation has been received and approved, you'll be invited to interview. Further details of the application prerequisites are on the MSSA website. And here are the dates of MSSA Europe's cohorts and the application windows. Materials cutoff is the date all your documents need to be submitted by. If you don't submit everything by that date, your application is automatically closed. All eligible applicants will be interviewed during the MSSA application process. The interview is 30 minutes via Teams, and 2 members of the Microsoft Military Affairs team will take the interview. The interviewers are looking for your passion for technology, what motivated you to apply to MSSA, what are your career interests after graduation, and your interest in learning new technical topics. We recommend applicants familiarise themselves with the STAR framework to effectively answer any behavioural questions you may be asked. For the Server and Cloud Administration, or SCA pathway, this is the LinkedIn Learning training you will need to complete. And these are the topics covered in the training and what you could be asked about in the admissions interview. The link will be sent to you once you are in the application process. No previous technical experience or previous IT certifications are needed for the SCA pathway. Here are some useful links to information you might find useful. I want to draw your attention to the Tech Transition Toolkit. It's a great resource for anyone pursuing a role in tech after the military. For US veterans, here is how you can get your year's free LinkedIn Premium. And for UK service leavers or veterans, if you are successful and gain a place in MSSA Europe, you will be given a year's free LinkedIn Premium once you start the programme. In case MSSA isn't the right fit for you, we do have other Microsoft opportunities for you to consider. The Hiring Our Heroes Fellowship is open to US service members, veterans, military spouses, and caregivers, and more information can be found on their website. If after this session you have further questions about any of the MSSA programs, please feel free to email the team. Don't forget to monitor our website for all the application dates and future offerings, and obviously follow us on all the socials. Everything I've touched on today is covered in detail on our website. Thank you so much for your time.